A single stab wound inflicted by an enraged wife brought to a violent end an affair her husband had been having with another woman in the quiet community of Bullet Tree Falls. The deadly encounter happened here at this residence on Sunday evening, where Yolanda Requeña was reportedly having a conversation with a man she was in a relationship with when she was viciously attacked by his wife. Rose Gonzalez told the media today that her mother had received a text message earlier that evening requesting that a plate of food be taken over to Warrior's home, a short distance from this dirt road.
He had asked her to bring a plate of food for him. We believe that it was a setup. Apparently his wife texted my mom to come here, but he wasn't here. That's not the version that he gave the police. But what we know is that, she got one stab wound to the heart, and she tried to get out, and that's where she collapsed.
Sometime around 8 o'clock, a call was placed to local authorities informing them of what had transpired.
St. Ignacio Police was called to the new area in Bullet Tree Falls Village, where upon arrival they observed the motionless body of a female, later identified as Yolanda Requeña, 47 years, janitor of a Bullet Tree Falls address. She appears to have had one single stab wound to the left chest. She was then transported to the St. Ignacio Community Hospital, where she was pronounced dead on arrival.
According to Gonzalez, her mother was fatally injured sometime shortly before 7 p.m., but it wasn't until an hour or so later that the police would be notified of the incident.
It's about 6:45 when that happened, and he called the police around 8 o'clock. So that has us skeptical, because I think that this was planned, this was premeditated before it was executed, and they understood what they wanted to do. They knew what was going to be the outcome, so they had planned it properly and, executed.
Can you explain to us, to the best of your knowledge, if there has been a history of enmity between your mom and Mr. Warrior's wife?
I don't know much, but I know that there was exchange of texts, but that's all I know. And, she wouldn't tell us anything, so we don't know. But that's also something that the police are investigating.
Village Chairman Tai Wu has known all three residents for a number of years, including Thelma Warrior, who is accused of murder.
I know the person is a good person. Every day they pass here, they hear me, talk to me in a nice way. But since last night I hear this news and give me a shock, so give me a big surprise.
What did you hear happen?
First I hear some people get stopped from the new era, but I start to try to call out. I tried the whole night and stay up in the car out the car, some friends, find out some information. I end up at the file is Mr. Warrior, and she stopped somebody from the new era.
For Rose and her three siblings, the loss is tremendous since their mother was the sole breadwinner in their family.
It's hard because they took away our everything. My mom's only wish was to see my little sister graduate from high school. But I guess that I will live that wish. And, what comforts me most is that we did all that we did. We loved our mom. We cared for her. We always had great family times, Everybody that knew her would know that my mom would never, and I repeat, my mom would never start that altercation or whatever happened. All I want is justice, because you can't plan someone's death if you don't even give them life.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.